Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it. I don't.
It was definitely.
Sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week.
Yo, what up, shoppers? Joel Semino here with
Mary Lou. You found your ugly sweater, finally.
So yes, yes, I am wearing my ugly sweater. This did not make it in time for our ugly sweater contest, so to speak.
Oh no!
So, but I think, what do you think? Do you think I would have won?
I don't know. I mean, you got a cat with a lightsaber and a dinosaur. That's kind of up there.
What's up, Pig Iron? Holy smokes! I think we were just talking about you today.
We were talking about you today. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the absolute final live stream, not only of 2025, but in forever. Unless we decide to start it up again at some point.
Yeah, well, we might just randomly come on every once in a while.
Randomly come on what?
On live. Oh.
Thought I had her there.
Almost.
So what are you clickety clacking about there?
Oh, I letting someone know that their items have been placed in the Dropbox.
Oh, okay. In the Dropbox.
All good, all good.
So, what are your honest thoughts about this being the final live stream? Are you looking forward to it? Are you saddened by it? Are you like, I don't care?
I guess it might hit me come next week.
Yeah, when we don't go live?
Yeah, when we don't go live.
I mean, we've not gone live before.
Well, yeah, but it would be like a continuous thing, generally we kind of talk about it, beforehand. Nothing major, but we just kind of like, what do you want to talk about? Oh, I don't know. Okay, cool.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like, whew, we got some talking to do.
So Pig Iron is asking if the conversation about them was good. And I would say that yes, it definitely was good. I think it was primarily just a like, hope everything's okay, miss you, so it's good to see you tonight. So
yes.
We thought about you and you popped back up.
Mm-hmm.
So good to see you back.
We've manifested.
And thanks, Widgets. I ordered this like a month ago and whatever. Came today, so you get to see it.
You're like, ah. Oh.
So actually that and this little jacket thing, I don't know if I can get it on. It's a little
you know what that kind of looks like? Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, it does kind of look like it.
Oh.
And then I got this. What do you think, Mary Lou?
I mean, you're kind of blocking Buddy's face. What do you put on the jacket?
I just wanted to see, show. Yeah. I mean, it's like a corduroy material almost, like a really thin corduroy.
Uh-huh.
So
I think it's on.
And I have no idea what the material is that I'm wearing. It's probably something really weird and toxic because it doesn't feel natural at all.
Hello, Keith.
What's up, Mer Sausage?
Mm-hmm.
I think who was the first one? Oh, it was Pig Iron. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a touch snug, but that's okay. I'm fixing to lose weight here very soon.
Yeah. I
So
get it.
anyway, so the jury's still out on whether or not you're going to miss the live stream.
You know, we've been doing it for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's kind of like, ooh, it's just kind of it's a staple, you know?
Well, here's a completely different question, but kind of related.
What?
Would you go back to Chatterbait?
Oh.
What was that?
Ooh. Those were some rough days.
Rough? I don't know. They were pretty fun.
They were fun, but you know what? I haven't been a Sibian engineer nor a lube squirter in some time.
Listen, I was cleaning out some old drives of videos and stuff, and I was like, ooh, we did some crazy shit.
We did.
I mean, comparatively, probably not so crazy to some, but
But no,
or
we did some things that were just kind of like, whoo, okay.
uh,
Like I said, I haven't run a Sibian in some time.
mm-hmm.
Nor have I been a chat room lube squirter. Trying to keep my hand out of the camera view, but yet randomly lube would be like squirted.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, haven't done that in a while.
I don't know. So anyway, so what what do you think? You're saying I don't know. I haven't done that in a while.
Um,
What if it were more mild mannered, more like PG 13ish or maybe NC 17? Maybe I show a titty once in a while.
hey, we could just hold Buddy up. Here you got. There's 6 of them. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where if it happens, it happens. So
Speaking of Chatterbait.
yes.
All right, Jason. I know you're probably voice texting because that happens to me when I voice text. But for those of you who don't know, it's spelled Marilu, like Mary Lou Henner.
I'm good.
That's okay. I get all kinds of weird for my name.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get all kinds of weird stuff?
I'm into all kinds of weird stuff.
Yes.
We have New Year's Eve coming up in 2 days. And I feel like we just celebrated New Year's. Like,
it does seem that way.
Where the fuck did 2025 go?
It was here and like poof. Just crazy.
Is there anything specific for 2025? Something like a fond memory or an exciting memory that you have? Something impactful?
You know what? I have not given that any thought. It was kind of cute that you had showed me a video that I don't know who did it.
It was on TikTok.
They're
The
like
little
a
montage
of all the things that we've done and so forth. But yeah, I haven't thought about it because I feel like we did a lot of trips with safer sex, and getting our name out there to people and kind of more or less showing others how it is that we do things at our club. So yeah, did a couple of panels, got to see a lot of friends from different places, and
Mhm.
catch up and all of that kind of good stuff. So it was a good year.
Hmm. What would you say? As you're saying that, the thought that came to mind is that something that you would say you're most proud of for
I'm
this year?
sorry.
Well, you were saying about, traveling and promoting safer sex and, sort of, doing the panels. It sounds like that's something you're proud of.
I am. I mean, think about this, G. When you started years ago. No, 20 years ago.
20 plus years ago.
Years ago. When we met 20 plus years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um, granted, I think we still had the concept of having a safe space, for people to come together and vibe and have a great party and so forth. But I think over the years we haven't just grown in the sense of throwing a great party, but becoming more community based.
Mm.
You know, so to be able to help others out there see our evolution, in the hopes that they as well can, hopefully garner some of those things and you know grow as well
Mm-hmm.
with their promotions or their um, just in how they view the lifestyle. You know, but yeah, it's a lot.
Hmm.
You know, what about you?
What about me? What is
Hmm.
a happy memory for me?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, when I first asked the question, I was thinking about being at Pride this year.
Hmm.
Um, but I'd also say that's more of something to be proud of, also. Like, it's kind of one and the same. It was a proud, happy moment
Hmm.
to be kind of front and center, not only with Safer Sex, but with the shop and Mary Lou and you, and just being open and available to people asking questions about the club
Right.
or um, or actually what was really cool was seeing a bunch of people that we already knew
Hmm.
that would show up and hang out and support and um, so that was a proud happy moment for me.
Okay.
So
Cool.
um,
I get that. Yeah. Hmm.
um,
Yes.
so we have some comments here. um, Big Iron says that their resolution is to this year stop biting their fingernails. um, Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I sometimes do that, but just I think more so because I got a hangnail or something stupid that I gotta get rid of. And then DDIG6BJ, of course, I got
Hmm.
the BJ part right, I think. Hello, we're looking forward to meeting you all in 2026. Well, we're looking forward to meeting you and hopefully many more people.
Yeah.
So, um, speaking of that, I've been working on some updates to the website
Hmm.
today, and as I'm doing so, I'm sort of trying to answer questions that people have about the club and sort of put it in a format for people to read. And if you go to the front of the website right now, there's a couple of different options you can click on to learn about what it's like for a couple to join the club and for
Hmm.
individuals. And scrolling down a little bit, I put together the number one reason people actually join the shop. And I wanted to sort of talk to you a little bit about that and get your thoughts, and really just talk about why people really join the shop. And it's not what most people think it is. In fact, I think then if this were Family Feud
Yeah.
and it were name three reasons that people would join the shop, at the top of the list, it would, I think 99% of people would say the sex. Like, not
Okay.
knowing anything about it, you would think that's why people join. And the reality is that the vast majority of people that join the shop are looking for something way beyond just sex. They're looking for connection,
Right.
potentially with their partner, whether it be a long term or maybe a short term or getting to know you term, or people who are individuals and they're looking for more than just dating app dating,
Right.
which you and I were privy to some conversations over the holiday about people doing the whole app and online dating thing and how much of a disaster it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the reality is that it's easy and it's really, in a way, I guess, a bait for people to join apps like that, thinking that everybody there is all looking for the same thing: quick, easy hookups.
Right.
And there's some places that people can find success, and there are certainly some websites and apps are better than others, of course, just like clubs.
Charlie the chair.
You ain't gonna get Charlie the chair at an app. That's for sure. At least not one of the dating apps. But yeah, but the reality is that people are looking for something beyond that. They're looking for connection. They're looking for intimacy. And it doesn't have to mean hooking up with other people.
Right.
We see more and more and more people coming through who aren't necessarily interested in, partner swapping or hooking up, but they're more interested in exploring with each other different aspects of their sexuality, and in whatever way that means.
Yeah.
So we've seen many of successful individuals meet long-term partners here. That seems to happen with some relative frequency, surprisingly. And but I think it's the openness and the culture of the club that fosters that. It fosters the open communication with partners, talking about wants, needs, desires.
Yes.
Safer sex practices. When was the last time you were tested? Things like that. Like, these are things we openly talk about within the club, online, in the shop community. So I think that's the number one reason people join the shop.
I would say so. I think a lot of people that get referred by their friends and or other people that they meet at other places come to that understanding that we are a community and we are socially based, and like I always say, anything else that happens other than the socializing and the dancing and the having a good time in that aspect, that's all the sprinkles on top. The icing on the cake, buttercream. Ooh.
The buttercream.
Yes.
Where do you like the buttercream, Mary Lou?
I do like buttercream icing. But yeah, I mean, I've had conversations myself, personally with people that, the first time they're in the club, they're like, oh, wow, this isn't what we expected, or it's, not what they're used to because they've gone to other places. I love India. I joined because my ideals were too weird for people like me.
Well, I think that's interesting because I would venture to say
around me.
Right.
Yes.
And that's the whole point, right? It's to insert yourself into a community where all of this stuff is common. It's is common, um, to talk about these things, your weird sexual kinks and fantasies and desires, with relative perfect strangers
Yeah.
sometimes, because there's zero judgment. It's the quickest way to figure out whether or not there's an alignment. There can be a physical attraction. Let's be honest, we all sort of gravitate, I think, to people physically in some way, shape, or form. Um, but at the same time, it's that connection that really makes the difference, and being able to speak openly about that stuff.
Yeah. So Widget says 2025 has been a hard year, and I'm happy it's over. But listening to you, Mary Lou and G, good things have happened too. I met you and other wonderful people at the club, but still, goodbye to 2025.
Yeah, listen, I'm always, um, I shouldn't say it like that. Today,
Mm-hmm.
I want to put the past to rest. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's bonkers for us to live in the past. Something that happened 5 minutes ago, it's gone.
Yeah.
Um, I have been practicing being here, being present, being in the moment, and at the same time having a positive outlook on the future. And I know sometimes that's difficult. Many times that's difficult. Mary Lou and I experienced that with each other, and independently of each other. Life is fucking hard. You know, so just keep moving forward and keep moving forward, expecting great things to happen,
Yeah.
and they will.
Mm-hmm.
So at least that's been my experience thus far. Um, what are your thoughts, Mary Lou?
Um. I agree with that. I me, I get into a lot of stuff about not so much in the sense of astrology per se, but um
Spirituality.
spirituality, signs, things of that
Mm.
nature. And we were talking about the solstice last week and that, and as it pertains to 2025, this was according to Chinese year calendar. Um, this was the year of the snake.
Mm.
So this was the year of finding out what doesn't serve you. Finding out who are the people that are actually, at your side and with you through the good and bad. Um, so there was a lot of, for a lot of people, 2025 was a year of uh, harsh awakenings.
That's a great way to put it.
And coming to having a better understanding of where you want to have some of those people or some of those things in your life moving forward. And 2026 is the year of the horse. So onward and forward. You're blazing a new trail. You're
I think that
so
sounds fantastic,
yeah.
and I think the year of the snake that described that way would be I think a perfect articulation.
Mm-hmm.
To put a little bit of a positive twist on that, I
Yeah.
would say that all awakenings are good awakenings. Sometimes they feel difficult in the moment. They feel abrasive. They feel like they're having. It feels like, I know for sometimes it can feel like the end of the world. But the reality is the end of one world is the beginning of something new. And India said it perfectly. Every single day is an opportunity for something brand new. I in some morbidly weird way go to sleep at night with the thought that if I wake up, every night you sort of die. If you think about it, you close your eyes, you go to sleep, and you open your eyes, and all of a sudden it's a new time. It's, for me, 5 or 6 hours later. with an afternoon nap in the middle. But I mean, you literally every single day when you wake up, those first few moments, and actually I say this some nights. I haven't said it a lot recently, but I would go to bed at night, and before I would go to sleep, I would say, I wonder what wonderful things will happen for me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you that when I did that, wonderful things always happened. It sort of sets the intention for the next day, to be on the lookout for the wonderful things, the gifts, the opportunities. So, yeah, unfortunately, the year of the horse made me think of one thing really naughty.
Mm-hmm.
The term horsecock.
Yeah, I know you. Yes, sleep is the cousin of death. It's a reset. Every time you go to sleep and you can shut your brain off from those constantly overthinking, like, oh my God, what if moments about your day before, is a reset for a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of people, that's part.
Yes.
For a lot of people, that's part of their anxiousness.
Their what?
Them being anxious and the overthinking.
Oh, God, yeah.
So much so that, they don't get that moment of a reset. They're laying there asleep, but their thoughts are just racing at all times. So yeah, I totally get what India is saying about that. You have to have that reset. Get up in the morning, or like you said, before you go to bed, have your saying, what wonderful things are going to happen for me tomorrow. Onward and upward. However you want to manifest your day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in the most literal sense, it's every time you wake up, it's a brand new life.
I'm still working on that one, Pig Iron. I have moments.
There's a little
There's
hack.
moments where I can't find the switch. I'm like,
There's a little hack. If you want it, I'll share it.
Go ahead.
So sort of in the vein of like, I wonder what wonderful things will happen for me tomorrow. When you find yourself with racing thoughts or thoughts that just keep piling on top of one another, I think if you say it out loud, it's better, but you don't necessarily have to. But the saying or the question, you actually ask a question. I wonder what my next thought is going to be.
Right.
And then just pause. And I remember in the back parking lot having a conversation with one of our tow neighbors, and we were talking specifically about this, and I shared that with him, and he did it in front of me, and he said it about 3 times. He kept saying, I wonder what my next thought's going to be. I wonder what my next thought's going to be. And when he said it the 3rd time, it was like this switch went off. He was like, I wasn't thinking anything. So it's a little hack that you can use if you really, here's the important part. It is temporary, but it's the opportunity to pause the thoughts, and then you get to inject whatever next thought there is. And I say, if you can go down the rabbit hole of what if, the what if of this terrible thing's going to happen, or what are these terrible things that are going to happen, you can flip that around and be
Mhm.
like, well, what if the most wonderful thing in the world happens? Bill and Char says, and call me Wild Bill Hickok.
Mhm.
Parking lot conversations. Yes, yes. So yeah, little tricks that I picked up over time to help have those recurring, racing, ramping up thoughts. Because they
Mhm.
never just ramp down by themselves.
Yeah.
Like you literally have to intervene.
Mm. Yeah.
Anyway.
I know the suggestion you give for turning off the brain. I've tried that and it doesn't work for me.
I think you're on rapid fire.
Yes. Because you're saying do this and I'm like, okay, I do that, and then I immediately go to, well, but I have to something or other with this.
Well, that's why it's important to replace that thought. You get to choose what the next thought is.
Yeah.
Trying to say it out loud. I wonder what my next thought's going to be. And then take that pause and opportunity to come up with the next thought, a thought that actually serves you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, I do it in another fashion.
Okay.
For me, I actually address the thoughts that are in my head at that immediate moment and file them away.
File them away.
Yeah, like I have little, file cabinets in my head, and it's like, okay, why am I thinking about this? Is this something that has to be addressed today, tomorrow, or can it wait?
Hmm.
If it's a today thing, just move. Just let's go back to it in a second. What's the next one? Is there another thought? Oh, okay, that can wait till tomorrow. I don't need to worry about that. File it away. Next one. Yep. Oh, that's like 3 weeks from now. Don't need to worry about it. File it away. Okay. Go back to the first one that I passed on and be like, okay, by then, hopefully the other things have, since they've been put in their place, that first one that I had to pass on, I can give more attention to and be like, no, really. Is 6 hours of sleep really going to, keep it from going on? And I stop it. It's like, okay, Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's like filing the day away, Yes. So I'm like, everyone's typing so fast, I can't get to it.
Well, that's just it. So, how do you take the negative thoughts away?
Mm-hmm.
The for me, it's the repetitive negative thoughts. So for me, it's what is the opposite of that thought? Like, if I can imagine it this way,
Mm-hmm.
what is the opposite of that? Or some version of the opposite of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then think, okay, what if it's this? What if the thing that's happening turns into this? Now, does it always turn into this? No. Just like it almost never turns into this either. Somewhere in the middle. But I promise you, if you skew it to the positive, something positive is going to come out of it.
Yeah.
So, but you're right. It's a practice and you have to be vigilant about it.
Yeah. And I understand what like India is saying that, in meditation that would be thinking. I totally get that, It's either I'm supposed to be meditating and not thinking about anything and putting my worries away, but my brain is just so rapid in that sense that it's like, okay, poof.
Xanax.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know,
listen, sometimes it is. Sometimes at the bottom of a beer bottle. Sometimes it's at the end of a joint. I mean, it could be, you know,
yeah,
a multi-orgasmic um, scenario. I mean,
yeah,
happy thoughts come in different ways.
right. So for me, if I'm already going to be thinking about it, then let's just the thoughts there. Let's
Mhm.
just get rid of it, put it away. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's in a way organizing your thoughts.
mhm,
Um, I heard it this way with meditation because um, I used to try and eliminate my thoughts during meditation.
mhm,
And it really what I've come to understand it to be, at least for me personally, is that it's the management of the thoughts. It's it's practicing the elimination of the runaway thoughts
mhm,
and practicing moving those thoughts from the negative into the positive. What are some things that I can think about while I'm quiet and focusing on my breathing that serve me?
mhm,
And I know this all sounds very woo woo and whatever, but listen, anxiety is anxiety, fear is
mhm.
fear. It's I worked on this today. I was talking about the website, putting together a page specifically talking about fear. And it's just that it's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
You know, if I do this, then what happens here? Well, if I do this, what happens here? If I do this, what happens here? And so on. And we go on this endless cycle of trying to figure out what the outcome is.
Mhm.
If you just move in the direction that serves you, the direction that feels like it aligns with you, there are zero mistakes.
Mhm. It's true. Yeah.
Doesn't
So,
mean it's going to be easy. And anybody who really knows and cares knows that anything worthwhile takes a lot of work and dedication and heartache and blood, sweat, and
mhm.
tears, and at the same time, lots of wonderful things happen in between that too.
Yes.
So enjoy the journey, enjoy the
Mhm.
ride. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
So, any things that you are um, looking forward to specifically for 2026?
Yeah, riding that fucking horse. What's up, Joe Mo, aka Mojo?
Mm. Mm.
No, I'm just, metaphorically speaking, the new year is significant. But as we talked about earlier, every day is an opportunity for something new.
Right.
Today could be the day that you um, be more explorative. Um, Today could be the day that you eat healthier or exercise or read the book or masturbate once a day. I don't know. Like, it can be anything, and every day is the opportunity to do that. But with the new year comes sort of that. I think it's an artificial or official break point from the year before.
Mhm.
Two chicks at the same time. If you're into chickens, I mean, to each his own. Yeah, I mean, so it's just, yeah, I'm looking forward to. Um, well, you were talking about the equinox earlier. Come December 22nd, the days start getting longer again. So for me, even in the midst of winter, even in the coldest months, I am looking forward to things warming up, the greenery coming back, and not having to fucking snow blow or shovel snow.
Knock on wood that we don't get any
Yes.
tonight because it
Um,
is currently snowing here at the club.
yeah. But yeah, the days are getting longer now. So our shortest days of the year were the 20. I think it was the 21st. Um,
Mhm.
Longest night, shortest day. Well, that changes, and so that's for me where I get, I guess, my motivation.
Hmm. Well, one of the things that we didn't get to talk about from last week was your Would You Mind class.
We didn't?
We didn't.
Oh, okay. What would you like to talk about?
Well, I think I don't recall how many tickets you put up, but you actually, you know, it
Yeah, so
was a full class.
yeah, ironically, I think it was we talked about it in the last live stream, right? That I was going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, right after that, I think it was the next day I put up the class. Within 48 hours, the class was full. To be honest, I only put up 10 tickets. I didn't think that many people were going to sign up so quickly. And so I put another 10 up, and we ended up, I think, with 18 people that were in the class
Awesome.
or the workshop class, whatever you want to
Mm-hmm.
call it. So um, I think it went relatively well.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely know the material better than I did when I did my first class. Um, Bill and Char says they got to practice all the things that same night. Good. I'm wildly interested in
Yes.
hearing about it. Yes, India, there is going to be another class, and I'm glad you mentioned that. So I've actually been giving this some thoughts about when I would do that, because I do want to have it on a regular basis. I see a tremendous value. It seems like many people get it, and even if only a few get it, that's better than none. And
Mm-hmm.
being able to sort of free yourself in ways, a little bit of what we're talking about today, is important. So I'm thinking of maybe once a month, do it on a Monday evening, haha, and then maybe a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. I'd
Mm-hmm.
really like to do it in person too. I really enjoy the in person classes. It's the energy's different.
Yeah.
You get to read more of the body language, and um, so I think somewhere in there I want to sprinkle in an in person workshop.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I think overall it went well.
Yeah. I kept popping in every once in a while and seeing where you were at, where everyone was at, and answering some questions as well. So, I think there were still quite a few people that, um, missed out on it.
Oh,
Kind
for
of
sure.
like Widget, said. So, I would definitely say, yeah, let's add it in there on a Monday or an afternoon, Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon kind of thing.
I think a Saturday afternoon would be great, especially for new people.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday seems to be it seems to be. Saturday is generally the busier of the two nights, and we end up usually with more new people on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
So I think it would be a good opportunity for them to learn some of these things, having some tools going into and navigating. Because that's the other thing, the fear of the unknown, right?
Right.
One of the things we talk about in the class is the fear of hurting other people's feelings. We all know nobody likes rejection.
Yeah.
And the big fear is, well, how do I say no to somebody without hurting their feelings? Yes, Mary Lou should teach the class. But learning how to say no in a way that allows you both to walk away from the encounter feeling good about it is really important.
Yeah.
And because being able to say no is of paramount importance when you're navigating a space like the shop or any sex positive space. Yeah, widgets, I'd be happy to do a one-on-one with you also. I do that as well. So if that's of interest to you, let me know. And we can sometimes the one-on-ones are easier because you can get specific to what some of the challenges are with the individual, and having some direction in that way, especially if it's something that's recurring or has a really significant impact on their life, it can really help tremendously.
Mm-hmm. So, new couple here, planning on our first visit being emo night. Any advice?
Mary Lou? You do this quite a bit with new couples. You talk to new couples. What is your number one piece of advice you give new people when they come to the club?
Don't have any expectations
Yes.
is the first one. Especially your first night. Just kind of go with the flow, get familiar with the space, uh, how things flow within the club itself. And um, the other thing I always tell people is, you kind of have some homework to do. Make a point of introducing yourself to, um, at least three couples or three people. It's your first night, and something as simple as, hey, it's our first night. Can you give us some advice? Hey, it's our first night. Have you been a member here for some time? What are your experiences?
Mm-hmm.
Any suggestions? Um, the thing is to get yourself out there talking to people, and being social first and foremost. As people see you more, they will also become more comfortable with you. As they see you talking to other members, maybe some members that have been here for some time, then they will also become more comfortable with you and hopefully and engaging you in conversation as well. So that's kind of like my first two go-tos
Hmm.
that I tell people. Well, having, I think sometimes the first night for some people, having in mind like a bucket list of, ooh, I want to do this, da 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 da, becomes overwhelming and then becomes disappointing if things don't happen.
That's 100% right.
So that's why I say, take it easy. Just take in the vibe, take in the scenery, see how other people are interacting, engage in conversation. And sometimes your first night, some people are like, boom, they jump right in the deep end.
That's true.
And then there's some people who, it takes a little time.
You want to wade in really slowly. Yeah, and you make a really good point, Mary Lou. We understand that it's a pain in the ass sometimes to get out. Work obligations, family, kids, medical issues. There's all sorts of things that ebb being able to make it out and have a night out. So it's on those rare occasions that you get out, you feel like you need to jam pack a bunch into one night.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure that, you can certainly do that here if you show up with, hey, what we really want is a night out where it's just us and we're going to be with each other, or I just want to meet some new people and hang out or dance or whatever. So when we say zero expectations, that's what we mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then just talk to people.
Yeah.
If you're interested in meeting other people, you don't have to be interested in meeting other people. If you're an individual or a couple who's just looking to be in a vibe, which many people do, that's cool too.
Mm-hmm.
So Neves is asking about how many members are you expecting to attend New Year's? Well, at this rate, it looks like we're going to sell out at 300. So we are really close. We sold a lot of tickets today, and I'm going to keep it up. We're planning on a sellout. So Bill and Char says it took them 4 to 5 months to even want to play at the club.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's cool.
India says it's really easy to meet people and jump in a conversation in the deck outside, even when it's cold.
Yeah.
Not now. It's too cold for that.
Yeah, it's a little windy right now.
Yeah.
I love how you're like, oh, Neves snow. Nieves snow. Snow. The name is Snow.
Oh, listen, I don't know. I'm assuming that's Spanish in Espanol.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Snow.
Okay, snow.
Hey, snow.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
god.
funny.
But yeah, that's what I would say for the first time.
Yeah, and so it's really built on if you can put the time in, if you can show
Mhm.
up, and even online, there's a we have the online community. You can certainly chat with people. It is a great way to sort of stay engaged, even if you can't come out. Um, so well, the deck is not open over through the winter,
Yeah.
so it can be on the patio. Though we do have a semi-enclosed heated patio,
Smoky patio, yes.
smoking area outside. So
So Snow says, "Congrats! This is our second time. The last time was a snowstorm, and still seemed to have a good turnout. I couldn't imagine 300 people."
yeah, so we were all very surprised at how many people braved the snow to come out and to be, I want to say, a little bit of a proud papa moment in a weird sort of way. Like, even in this fucking snowstorm, these motherfuckers came out. So, and even people that hadn't bought tickets, like people were just like, fuck it, we're going out. We don't want to be home.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm. And hey, I'm kind of like, okay, yes. Sometimes the weathermen get a little obnoxious with
overzealous.
with there's a snowstorm, you know, um, and sometimes it is rightfully so. Um, but we should be used to it.
Yeah, listen, if you lived in Pittsburgh for any amount of time,
Yeah, I
snow
mean,
is snow. Get snow tires on your car if it's that bad.
yeah,
I'm
Blizzax,
kidding, of course.
recommend them.
I mean, to be blunt, had I known it really was going to be that bad, because like you just said, and I've heard, the boy cry wolf way too many times. I likely would have closed, because more so for the staff. You guys all chose to come out. Um, not that they're forced to. Of course, they can, say I can't make it, but
Mhm.
India says, "Wait till you get to Glow. It's jam packed."
Yeah.
Yes. Um,
And
so
yes,
yeah,
snow. There was a lot of snow that night, but for us, we didn't have any snow here till like literally 30 minutes before the doors open.
yeah.
So we were like, what is everyone talking about?
It just dumped on us,
Yeah,
not in a fun way.
no. But hey, I was out there. I actually went outside and took a broom and like wiped off people's cars as it was getting closer to closing time so they wouldn't have so much
Yeah.
to do. But it was like, oh, yeah, that's not bad out here.
Well, we appreciate the people that came out for that night. Snowmageddon 2025. I'll be happy to be through that.
So yeah, Snow says that they moved here from down south, so it was the first time for many things that night. So hey,
So I don't know if you answered this question, because you'd asked me what I was looking forward to in 2026. What about you?
um, hmm. I'm looking forward to some of the workshops that I'm putting out. Uh,
Okay. Do tell.
um, and I think for 2026 I am, and what I'm going to say is going to have deeper meaning, but I'm definitely getting back on that horse.
Good.
So
Good. That's good to hear.
yeah, so
Funny, I just changed my name to Horse.
horseback riding.
Oh, horseback riding. Sorry, I misunderstood. Just
Amongst
really quick,
other
I want to
things,
say this.
just trailblazing through a few things. So
Okay.
I love how Snow's like, it's so bleak and boring where we're at, so we resorted to join a club.
but that's okay. So they said join a club to bring excitement in their lives. That's great. Like that's what it's about. It's not just about coming and doing stuff. It's yeah. I mean, I just sent out. I've got no. I think it's going out now. If it hasn't gone out already, a newsletter, and it says exactly that. Yeah, no plans are technically plans for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
But do you really want to sit on the couch and watch the same old shows again? Like,
And the snow.
so yeah. I mean, get out and do something. And listen, it's going to sound a little braggadocious, but I would challenge you to find another place where a couple or an individual could go and feel as comfortable and safe anywhere else and have all of the same offerings. Like you're gonna go to a restaurant. Okay. Have another steak. I mean, I love steak, but I love burgers. Go to the movies. I mean, those are options. Go to a play, you can do all those things. But on a Saturday night, having the opportunity to rekindle that spark with your partner, to, be flirty and amorous and kissy face and, grope each other and nobody cares. Like to be, to be young, to be fun, to be silly.
Well, yeah, because no one's going to scream at you like, go get a room, like in an offensive manner. They're going to be like, no, seriously, go get a room. There's one available.
So I don't know, India, can we put this out there that you're looking for somebody to make out with on New Year's?
There you
go. Yeah, kissing. I mean, if you have a partner, being able to make out in front of everybody else. Who knows? You might even start something, a kissing wave, or kiss a stranger if you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Be adventurous
with consent.
Yes, of course, with consent. That actually reminds me of a story. Can I tell this really quick?
Sure. Can I answer one question real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
English or Western? Actually, both. I've learned both fashions. But obviously, here in the States, I prefer Western because that's what everyone has when you go and rent a horse for the day to go horseback riding. So
we did do that over the summer. By the way.
Oh.
Even on the final live stream, we managed to bring people together. Potentially.
So yes, go ahead. Tell your story.
So I was saying about, kissing a stranger, a random stranger, you never know, it might be a great, incredible kiss. So I have a friend who had been on a dating app and set up to meet up with somebody. And this person came over, they sat for a few minutes, but they said they knew immediately that they did not want to go through with anything. Like they had talked about stuff and blah, 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 blah. And about 5 minutes in, they decided to sort of break the news. Like, hey, this just isn't going to work out. Like, just not feeling it. And the person was really cool about it. They're like, hey, nope, totally understandable. That's totally fine. And as they're getting ready to walk out, the person who's getting ready to walk out turned around and said, hey, would you mind if we hug? And so they said, of course. And so they hugged. And what they told me was it was by far the best hug they've ever had in their entire life. Like, that's how they described it. And they said it just seemed like in that moment, that's what was needed. So even if you don't have somebody, show up and kiss somebody with consent.
Yes. Or get a hug.
Yeah. Or get a hug.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just the thing that you need.
Right.
So
anyway.
A lot of interesting stuff, yes.
Well, just really quick, we'll end this live stream the same way we do most of them, which is, obviously we have New Year's Eve coming up. January 1st
Mm-hmm.
is Thursday. New Year's Eve is Wednesday. It is just 2 days away, folks. Hard to believe.
I know.
But we do have Deviancy this Saturday. We are going to be closed this Friday just because of the holiday in the middle of the week. So we'll be open on Saturday for Deviancy. Kinky resolutions, Mary Lou. This was your idea of an event. You want to tell us a little bit about kinky resolutions?
Well, every year everyone always talks about like, what are your New Year's resolutions? What do you want to put on your bucket list? And I thought, well, it's our first deviancy of 2026,
Mm-hmm.
and why not give people a reason to set their kink intentions for the year?
Kinky
Their
intention.
resolutions. So that's the night to come in and make your someday list. Of what you'd like to try out, experiment with.
Did you say someday or Sunday?
Well, someday. It doesn't mean that they may not be able to do that on that Saturday, but that
Right.
Saturday they can definitely walk around, see some other people playing. It might spark some ideas. So
India's really putting it out there. It's their birthday week and they're a deviant. So sounds like it's going to be a wonderful birthday week for India, potentially.
There you go.
Do you have any kinky intentions for the new year, Mary Lou?
Mm-hmm. That's for me to know and you to find out later.
Later, as in later tonight?
Maybe that's why we're putting the live to rest for Mondays.
It's Mary Lou's going to manhandle Gelsomino Monday. Something like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Keith. Happy New Year to you. Hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. Actually, hope to see all of you guys on Wednesday that are watching. That would be really wonderful. So
I love, Widget. They're like, I just want to hang out with people and not feel weird if I don't have anything to say. I might just want to be in a room with a warm, accepting atmosphere. Yeah. Well, you know that you are always welcomed here at the club. And like you said, you don't have to say anything.
Bring a book.
Just to enjoy the atmosphere and enjoy the people around you that are accepting of everyone. Mm-hmm. Be a part of the community.
Agreed. Are we going to get it?
I feel like we need to put a deli ticket stand in front of Charlie.
A pull tab?
A pull tab.
Something like that.
That, or like write your name down. Reserve your time slot for Charlie.
Yeah, we're excited too, India. Yes. It's definitely going to be a new year for us. Mm-hmm. Mary Lou, anything you want to say before we start sign off? This is our final live stream. Any parting words?
Well, it's 5 years of originally Wednesday nights, then Monday nights of us being silly and sometimes just what we thought was just banter between you and me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been 5 years of really connecting with everybody in a way that has been very special, to me, because I know, when you walk in that door and I see you in the lounge, we've had great conversations. And just as much as Some of you say that we've helped you. You guys have helped us too.
Very true.
And I know you're asking, this is the final one, like forever? Like this is our first time here. It won't be our last.
Yeah, listen, I've got all kinds of weird and crazy ideas anyway. So it's not like you're never going to see us again on the live stream or on a live stream. I do want to say that. Oh, go ahead, Mary Lou.
No, I was just going to say that for right now. This is the last one for 2025.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. We do have, we talked about this earlier, and we said that we're going to resurrect the Confessions of a Sex Club Owner podcast. And we do have a couple of episodes already shot. I think we're going to be dropping the first episode here about mid-January. I don't have the date set yet, but the goal is to start dropping the new episodes of Confessions of a Sex Club Owner. So yeah, we're not going away. We're just changing things up a little bit. And one of the things that I've thought about doing is almost every Tuesday, I have a kind of a standing coffee date with a good friend of mine. And I thought about sort of, because I'm usually up really early in the morning before anybody else, just doing maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, coffee live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we'll see. You'll see us again somewhere.
If not here at the club.
For sure at the club.
For
sure. So, all right. Well, I'm going to sign off by saying this. If this is your first time, like DDIG6BJ, watching us and you've not quite joined the club yet, you can visit bodyshoppittsburgh.com, click the Apply Now button, fill out your application, watch your CAP video, submit your age verification, and our lovely staff will, in fact, review your application. And if it's a good fit, you'll get approved. And if not, you'll get a decline. And but we do offer options. We try to send you to other places that might be a better fit for you. For those of you who don't know, Mary Lou is a board certified sexologist. She's not just this wonderfully beautiful woman sitting above me. If you're interested in discussing things about ethical non-monogamy or polyamory or kink or BDSM, and have thought about talking to your doctor, your therapist, or your mom, or your brother or sister or best friend, who better than to talk to somebody who does this professionally? You can visit marylou.com and book an appointment. Are you still doing the get to know you appointments, Mary Lou?
They are still up there, yes.
Okay. Maybe DDIG6BJ can take advantage of that. And so yeah, visit marylou.com, guys, and you can book a quick appointment with Mary Lou before you attend.
Cool.
So, all right, folks. Well, this will be the last time that we hit the let's get out of here button. It's been an interesting 5 years, to say the least. Mary Lou is right. We've done met a lot of really wonderful people. It's fun when somebody walks up and says, "Hey, I recognize you from the live stream," or "Hey, we're so-and-so from the live stream." And so getting to meet people after the fact is always wonderful. So that I will miss. But that said, I'm going to hit the get out of here button for the very last time. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, a wonderful New Year's Eve, and a fantastic 2026, the year of the horse cock.
Yes.
You guys have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you Wednesday or this weekend. And take care.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Certified free, 7 days a week.